Everyone, welcome back. This is week 2 of my garden tour. So I want to show you where we're at today, and we're going to start by the beds here. So we have our peppers. I'll have to insert a picture of the first banana pepper that we picked, and this is the pimento peppers, and gorgeous. Yeah, can't believe how gorgeous these peppers are coming. So excited. So I've done a little weeding out, and I've noticed also some okras are coming into play. So I've pulled out quite a bit of the lettuce. We have some beans growing here. I did reap a lot of beans, and I did do a stir-fried beans. The lettuce there and kale, they're flowering, but I am not getting as much flowers and how to put it, I'm not getting seeds, so they're flowering and I'm not getting as much seeds.
Worm.
You got a worm? Awesome. Where did you find that? So I need to start trellising these tomatoes.
Secret.
Okay, buddy.
Look, where do I add them?
Just drop him inside here for now.
You see him?
There we go. We have a little wiggler there.
That Jordan dropped in.
Yeah, that Jordan dropped it. So that, I'm not sure what tomato plants these are, but they are already flowering. I have to trim out some stuff. So there is one okra there, and then there's another there, and then we have two here that I need to separate, and then another one over there, and one all the way over there with the tomatoes and planting some of the beans that are growing. So Mod Podge hanging baskets are going well. This pepper plant has actually come back quite a bit, and I'm seeing a bunch of ants, and usually when there's ants, that means they are aphids. The ants are the carriers to aphids. I don't know if you guys can see the ants, so I need to check out what's happening here. But my Malabar spinach is going great. I've actually picked a couple leaves, and I did cook it with my pumpkin. It was delicious. I am actually gonna have to take out this Cosmo that is here in this pot and pull out these beans. I think these beans have served their time. I got 2 helpings from them. They really struggled through with the heel, except that in me wanting to take out, I am seeing, yes, more beans. This pot seems to be a hot mess, but it has grown a little bit. I can't even remember what that is. So yeah, I'm just gonna empty this out altogether. These are these are daisies. So yeah, the daisies are still growing, and I'm hoping, yeah, I get some daisies. This pot here had a cucumber, and I think it's potato cucumber, and it's now taken off. I'm actually thinking of taking out just this pepper and pulling out whatever else is growing here, and just trying to let these two survive. This pot in the corner here is, and this whole area looks like a hot mess because there are weeds here next to this pot. But these are green onions that I need to pick out and just level it off. And there's a tomato growing here, and also a pumpkin or squash that I trellising. There we go. That's trellising going out. Not trellising, that's running going there. Alright, so in this, like I said, this pot is a little hot mess. But there is, I think it's a squash. I'm not sure what squash it is. And then there is that yellow orange pot that I'm actually going to plant some small baby pumpkins in and to put in front. So that's pretty much the raised bed from this angle. Do have tomatoes there. Hot mess in a bit. Pimentos. This pot is still empty. This is I think this is a wrinkled almond. Is it? Okay. Name tag is missing from here, so not sure what this is now. And we do have some cucumbers here. Yeah, I need to actually go through and pull out a bunch of these dead leaves, because you know, once you have these dead leaves. Thank you, buddy.
Where do
These,
I add the other big wiggle leaf?
You can put it here.
He's a huge one.
Oh yeah, let's
You
show
can
them.
hold him.
It's okay, I'm doing the video now.
No,
so
you can hold him with that hand.
Okay, thank you, bud. I'm gonna put him in the pot over here. Yeah, there we go. Love you.
You can, when I find them, then you could use them.
Thank you so much. My scarlet runner bean is actually now taking trellis. As you can see, it's headed up the trellis, except that I do think it has passed its lifespan in terms of the fact that it's getting too hot now for them. We'll see if we'll get any beans. Another pepper, peppers over there, tomatoes here, basil. I went and I actually cut a lot of my basils and I dehydrated it. This cucumber hair stick is really doing good. This one here. The squash, I'm just gonna pull it out because it's struggling. I need to put compost here. The beans were here, so I don't think lots of stuff are gonna grow well. And then we have these over here, which these beans, and I have picked a ton too from here and used up. So I'm gonna more than likely pull those out. This tomato here was struggling. I actually put some soil in, and now I think it's catching up itself. This is a Brad's Atomic Grape. Oh my goodness, can you guys see that? This sunflower is starting to open. It's taller than I am, so that's awesome. This bed has it's basil. These are the really big leaf basil. Then I did plant some peas here like 2 weeks ago, and some are also over here. I don't even think it's 2 weeks, maybe just a week ago, a dragonfly. And then we have some more, and then peas. There's a Swiss chard in there. And all right, so these nasturtiums are in bloom, and I'm trying to trellis this tomato on this side, and there's of course another one on that side, and I'll need to shake this to give everybody some good pollen. I don't know if you guys know that, but you shake your tomatoes to actually pollinate itself. And so this actually is trellising up, and then it went over to the other trellis over there. How cool. So some of these are actually flowering, so I'm hoping to get seeds from them. Super. I can't figure out what this is. It smells like basil or something, but I don't know what it is. I don't know what was planted here. So interesting. That's Desi squash that's in the corner there. You found another one?
Yes.
Okay, you can put it in that one there.
Am I finding lots of ones today?
Yeah, you are. So this is a wrinkled shishito pepper, or a wrinkled old man, with a basil that I trimmed. Oh yeah, these leaves needs to come out, definitely. We have one pepper here. I picked quite a few recently. We're about 8 or 9. And then we have some also over here. These peppers took a good beating. This is the blueberry tomato plant that's growing super well. Just so unique. Is that little thing there? I don't know if you guys can see that. There, that looks like a baby. That looks actually like a baby ladybug. I need to keep an eye on that. It looks like a baby ladybug. Then we have dill. Now I have been looking through all my dill to see if we have any caterpillars for monarchs. So I've been going through here and clearing out this area, as you guys can see. And that's the tomato growing up that I'm trying to trellis. And then I'm trying to get this pumpkin or squash to head up on this trellis. So after I come off, I'm gonna put it up there. But look at how gorgeous these tomatoes are. Yes, baby, another set of worms?
I said worm.
Oh, nice. You can drop it here.
How about I drop in this bed?
Perfect too.
Because this bed,
And then we have
put
some
a worm
beans
in
here.
cages, correct?
Again, I keep planting a bunch of these beans. And I am noticing something here that looks like, yep, grass, which comes from vine borers. So I'll definitely need to go through and scrape that and see if there's any larvae in there this evening. And we have some peppers here. My moringa tree. It has passed my fence now. So, yeah. How cool. This is my other pimento. Jordan moved this pot, but this pot I think was against the fence. And I don't know what happened to this sunflower. I have no idea. Okay, so I don't know what happened to this sunflower. I really don't know. Usually sometimes there's an ant. I can't remember which type of ant, but they actually the queen goes and lays somewhere to the top, and they usually eat out the plant. So I'm thinking that may have been the scenario here. I don't know, but I'm gonna cut it and see if it's gonna come back. If not, I need to pull this thing out altogether. But this one is open, and so is that one there. But I'm also, this is what I was trying to tell you guys. Can you guys see this? The brown stuff there. If it can focus. Yeah, and then it goes up into that part there. So I will very well need to come and try to clean out. Oh, well, there's some here too. So yeah, I will definitely need to come by. But this whole Mod Podge section, focus, there we go, is not thriving at all. This is like that struggling area, but the vines are actually taking over, which is good.
A worm and half that's gonna grow.
So my mint has taken over here, and I'll need to cut it. I do have some tomatoes.
And your
Here.
lemon man take over there.
I need to get some thyme that's also there. There's beans that are popping up from God knows where. Didn't plant those. Did pick some dill, but I need to clean up this bed again. The lemon balm has taken over. I need to dehydrate some lemon balm so that we can have that as tea. And then I'm gonna chop down these today, these kale, and see if they're gonna grow back. I'm gonna cut from the stalk. And check this out. This is actually one kale plant I got busted from the hailstorm, and then it just sent up side roots. So I'm actually gonna cut a lot of these from like here and see what happens. But yeah, I need to clean up this bed. I can't do it now because it's gonna get dark super soon, and then the mosquitoes and everything are like crazy. Look, like caterpillars and stuff. It's the joys of when you don't come through and prune and all that good stuff. But this shishito pepper plant in here, I've gotten like about 4 already, and there's more here and flowering. But look, this one is almost open. Before I move on to another bed, look how gorgeous this is. These are actually Swiss chard. Now this one is more than likely looking to go to seed, so I'm going to actually chop off the top so that I can continue getting, because when I chop off the top it's just going to grow stems. And this one is the pink, this is the magenta, and I have some celery in between there, so I need to clean up. This for walking through. We have more beans flying in, and then we have some tomatoes here, or one of my big tomatoes, and I've been trying to keep these pruned well just because they're multi-sown. I don't know how well this plant will survive. It was busted from the hail, but my peas already start. I've not planted anything in this, which I will soon. Oh, we have a cherry tomato. But these cherry tomatoes are actually getting big. This pot is actually a hot mess because this squash comes out, but anyhow, these are some tomatoes. Can you check this out? Now what is this thing trying to tell me, huh? So crazy. I need to actually prune this out. You always want to get these dead leaves out. Otherwise you end up with a sickly plant. So I'm going to definitely prune it out and have it focus on just ripening the fruit. My marigolds and aster. These are so gorgeous. This pot I'm halfway through. I have not reached it yet. This is growing so well. This pot here. This is a tiny Tim. And then we have the spicy globe basil. Alright, so look at this. Lovely tomatoes. Peas that are vining really well. Oh, she is? Yeah, and then we have
she's
this.
going by you, look.
I see Taco. What are you doing, Taco? I got you, Taco.
Can I hold her?
You can hold her, just don't let her run away again.
Taco, handle them.
So we have this cherry tomato that is going crazy, and I love it. Again, beautiful. So this is just like, whoa, I don't think I've ever had a cherry tomato that has looked this well this early. So I'm super excited. And then we have this cucumber. Now, part of the problem with this cucumber is that this pot, I think it's starting to dry up really quickly because it's sharing 2 cucumber plants with this pepper plant. So I may very well, I don't know, but I have cucumbers also, so I'm hoping that, you know, it may catch along. Those will go better, but I'm not getting, these are not getting as pollinated as I would like. So I don't have pollinators in. I may have to come and hand pollinate, because I mean, we're getting the female blossoms, but they're the male ones. But they're not pollinated as fast as I wish. This pepper, I mean, this basil is going like crazy. This pepper is struggling. A lot of people are complaining right now that their peppers are struggling. So yeah, I just need to keep trellising this cucumber, but it's going pretty well. So I did place a pot here. I'm not sure exactly what I'm putting here, but there's a tomato here and a pepper. I think I may actually put another tomato in there, or I may put something that will vine. And we have a bag here that's actually gonna be another tomato, a baby tomato here, trellis. The squash is growing up here. I'm seeing some little ones here, so I'm waiting for them to open up, and then I'll help pollinate those. The blossoms are big, so I can actually do that. Just have to share the ginormous sunflower plant that is just tall and majestic. Look how pretty that sunflower is there, but look at this sunflower's height. Like crazy tall. Can you guys see it? Crazy. So it's sunflower even. Then we have next to the fig, we have another tall sunflower. This one is, of course, is not as tall, and in comparison, that's that one there. Then you have this one. I've actually taken some cuttings from that raspberry to see if it will propagate. I have propagated some of my elderberries. That's a blueberry in the back there, which I know can propagate from cuttings, but I don't know if I will go ahead and do that. I have a Cosmo inside here that's, I mean, struggling for local recognition because it's competing with everything here. That's what happens when Ron will be like, oh, nothing's gonna grow here, let me just keep putting things, and then everything takes over like a jungle. Yeah, so jungle, yep. So I'm gonna end here. This is the herb garden section. we do have the chives going well. I did pick a lot of stuff from here to dehydrate, so I'm happy. And this is the gladiolus in its glory. It is super, super gorgeous. But yeah, that's this week's update. You hear back from me next week. Thank you guys for watching.